Welcome back to the Super Castlevania 4 playthrough. And right now, we're getting ready to face Dracula, the Lord of Darkness. And here's a cool little secret where you could get fully upgraded, which is pretty cool. I know in my live stream I accidentally fell down there, which was quite funny. Although yeah, before this, I'd had made a slight edit since I had lost against Dracula. It was kind of pathetic on my part, and I usually never have problems defeating Dracula. I haven't had problems defeating him ever since I was a kid. Which for some reason I always had problems trying to avoid, like, most of his attacks. Although it's quite easy if you have the cross with you. All you have to do is fully rely on the cross and use your whip to block out most attacks. Like so. Continue to use the crosses to attack him and block out any projectile he throws at you. Yeah, those plain faces can kinda get annoying. And occasionally, some of his projectiles will throw down meat that you could eat and replenish your health. And it's time for Dracula's final form, in which he will cast down electricity at you. Although, try to stand in between them to avoid damage. And man, what a better way to battle this with the theme of Simon Belmont. Truly an epic theme. And that's it for Dracula Bell Tepis. Or Black Tepis. Here we're teabagging Dracula here. And we officially did it. We conquered Castlevania. And Transylvania is once again safe. Into another century later. Here we stand on the cliffside as we watch the castle collapse. So yeah guys, that was Super Castlevania 4 for the Super Nintendo. And just like all remakes of the original Castlevania or retellings of it, this game does take place in 1691 in the Castlevania timeline. So it doesn't really take place after Castlevania 1 or anything. It takes place in the same time but a different retelling, if you will. So yeah, this does officially conclude my first ever commentary playthrough, which I have to say, it's not bad doing commentary. I have to say I rather enjoy it. Maybe next time for future commentary projects, I might attempt to do live commentaries like I do with my live streams. I mean, I enjoyed it. It's not really that tough to do, but as soon as you know what to expect and what to say, then you'll make a good commentary. But yeah, here's hoping that Castlevania Lords of Shadow will be better than I expected it to be. I mean, as of now, I don't really like the direction it's kinda heading, but here's hoping the final version of the game will prove me wrong. Because I wouldn't mind if Mercury's team would work on 3D Castlevania games, since the Castlevania games and, 3D graphics and all hasn't really excelled quite well there to most of the gaming public. Although I have to say some of the 3D attempts have been decent at best. I'm not gonna say that they were that bad, but I had enjoyed games like Castlevania 64 and Lament of Innocence. I thought they were pretty decent games. Although from what I've seen in Lords of Shadow, they definitely improved on, I will say, the gameplay and level design aspects of the game. So I think it should be a pretty well done Castlevania game in 3D. Even though it is lacking in some aspects like the atmosphere and the music. But still, I'll reserve my judgment until I get the final game. So yeah guys, that'll be it for the Super Castlevania 4 playthrough. This is Rodriguez Jr. signing off, and I'll see you guys again in the future. So, later guys.